Hello everybody, and welcome to my I have no fucking clue of DCS A-10c Warthog. Yeah. I'm kind of just fucking around right now. Uh, I don't really know if I want to do a let me play of this, but just playing, just playing a little bit. What I usually do with this game, since I don't really care for campaigns with like jet fighters or any kind of flight game, I kind of just make my own little missions, just for fun. I mean, I don't really do anything. Oh, you know what I can do? Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, let's try that again. All my settings should be normal. And if it works right, you should come to this screen and then you click this. It'll. For those who don't know, this game, when I got it, runs in windowed mode. You can turn it off. So if it's loading something, it might turn off the mic. Luckily, I have a light on my mic that lets me know if it's recording or not, so it's not a big problem. But if you're wondering why it kind of skips around when I'm talking, then that's why. So just letting you know. Although it's not really a big deal because I won't be playing this game much. Just a little bit. Just a little demo for y'all. And it's taking forever to load. There you go. Even with my PC, I mean, I can run like Shogun 2 Total War with no problems. Like, it kind of stutters a little bit when you get closer to the ground. This game has some pretty good detail in it. It's not amazing. It's not like, oh my god, but it's pretty cool. It has its, it's definitely a pretty game. Once it loads, anyway. Here we go. So this is your A-10 cockpit. Wow, it's really laggy right now. I wonder if it's because of fraps. Probably is. Let me see. Yeah, looks like fraps is going to make this a pain in the ass. Oh well. Anyways, watch the steps. First, I need to turn on my battery power, my APU generator, and turn on the inverter switch. You can go ahead and turn on these too. Might as well. Doesn't really matter. That's the ACU generator. Now we're going to go over here and start the APU start. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my avionics switches, which control the guns and the display panels right here. Basically always just have these on. There's no reason to have them off. Down here too. Make sure they're on full. See how the screens come on like that? It's not near done, but you'll see in just a few minutes what I'm talking about. Over here is your defense switches, which activates like flares and all that fun jazz. Set it to standby mode. And turn your ejector seat on. Yeah, I'm not joking. Flip on your pumps. Okay, need to turn your oxygen supply on. Test that to make sure it's working correctly. It should go all the way to 0 and then flip around. Okay, good. Okay, as you can tell, my cockpit canopy is open. So let's go ahead and close that now. There are a bunch of shortcut keys you can use, and I'll tell you when I'm using one. For this, when it has an up and down icon like that, left click is up, right click is down. So we're going to close this. See it closing? Alright. We are almost ready to start the engines, but before we do so, I have a couple of other little things I like to do. Go ahead and... I don't know how to work the autopilot very well. For some reason it doesn't like to work with me, so we'll just turn that off. Turn on the AC. Okay, and flip on the what you call it? Man, I can't think right now. That button. Anyways, we'll turn on autopilot and heading. If you can see right there, it says path, altitude, and heading, and altitude. Heading just is like wherever you're going. So if you're going in a straight line, like a certain way, it'll let you know. Alright. Now here's the tricky part. We have to mess with this panel right here. This controls everything in your cockpit, like your flight plan and your ordnance arming systems. Lets the plane know what kind of ordnance you have. You can see on my airplane right now, I can't use the pointer. Let's start from left to right. I have some AGM, which is their anti-air missiles. Next to that is the gun sight pod that lets me see on the ground and infrared when I'm using laser guided bombs. I have two GBU-12s, which are, wait, no, those aren't GBU-12s. What are those? Oh, those are, wait, no. Those are AIM. Okay, start over. The two on the very left are AIM missiles, AIM missiles. I think. Whatever, they're air-to-air missiles. The second ones are AGM missiles. Those are air-to-ground. Those are they're very good, but very hard to use. And you'll see in a minute when I show it to you. The next one's a GBU-12. And I got some unguided bombs underneath there, which I hate. There's another GBU-12, another AGM, a rocket pod, and the lightning pod, which is for, that's the laser designator. Okay, anyways, let's continue with this. Flip these two switches on to get this thing rolling. Oh shit. Wait, what? That shouldn't, okay, there we go. I'm gonna set this to, that's hard to read. Okay, flight plan. Okay, and we're going to upload flight plan right here. No, where's that button at? Sometimes I even have to read them. Oh wait, no, I think it's loading or something, I don't know. So you have to wait a little while. There we go, now it's working. Now it's working. Flight plan. Looks like it's kind of loading still. Like everything is how it would work in the game, like in real life. You have to wait for it to upload from the servers and whatever. Anyways, to idle your throttle to start the engine, hold down Alt and then Home for the left throttle. That's the engine you want to start first. So I'm gonna do that now. See how my throttle pops up? If you look to the side, right here it says idle. Okay, and to turn it off, you just push Alt and then End. Now my engine should be started on my left. So let's check it out. Yep, you can see the vapor, the heat trail. Okay, so that's good. Now let's start the right one, and the right one is Control Home, and to stop it is Control End. So now we should see my turbine start to move in a few seconds. Yeah, there you go. Come on. Come on. Who's a good turbine? Oh, there we go. Okay. So we're good. Now we're ready to take off if we want to, but we still got some. There we go. Uploading complete. Just in time. Or does that say 0.1? Okay, it should be good. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, now, once that's done, you'll see this thing that says load all on your DTS. What you do is you click this. Now notice all the asterisks next to these went away. What this is going to do is going to load your navigation, it's going to load your flight plan, it's going to load your ordinances, and everything you need to have to get started. After this, we're pretty much good to go. By the way, once you start your engines, you need to turn off your generators. So we're going to turn off these, because the engines are creating electrical flow for you, so you don't need your generators on, or your battery. Alright, so now we should have... Don't worry about this will come up later. That's your navigation button. And this is your weapon button, or your weapon systems. You can see I have a bunch of weapons. You can't really read them, but they're there. This is my GBU 12. As you can see, it comes up on here. This is my second GBU 12. Now I'm going to go over this really quickly because I don't want to waste too much time here. But you go to here, you set it to CCRP in the HUD mode, or you can push M to get the CCRP, but I like doing it this way. And I set it to 10, like in the tutorial. When you do this, this is the delay. So you'll have 10-second delay once you drop the bomb to arm it, so it doesn't arm like right after you release the bomb. So you have 10 seconds. You don't click enter. You go over here and you just click it right here on laser on time seconds. Bam, done. And then you set the laser auto fire window, which means right when you release the laser, it's going to shoot, or right when you release the bomb, it's going to fire the laser, so it'll start tracking right when you release it. So there, and then we push save, and we're done. Well, with that particular system. I don't know what else we have here. What's this? Okay, so we have a GBU 38. It's basically the same thing. It's just a bigger version of that bomb. So we're going to do the same thing, CCRP. And this one, though, doesn't have any special features, so don't worry about it. Once you set the CCRP, then you're done. CCRP is like this. And once you get near your target, what's going to happen is this thing will come down and it'll have a timer from 20. And it'll count down from 20 to 1. And once it reaches the target reticule, then you release your bomb and it'll hit right on target. That's why I use CCRP. The other one has this like dial that'll turn around and you have to get it blah blah blah, and if you hold it too long it'll stall onto your aircraft. It's just a pain in the ass. CCRP, if you can do it, use it. For this one we're going to use the GBU 12 first before anything else. All the rest of this I'm going to set up in flight. So yeah, we're pretty good to go. System's all good. Our AC generators are working. Just gonna leave them on because that's what's fueling it. Everything's good to go. Ejector seats on, emergency brakes off. Alright, now you'll notice if I try to go forward, we're going forward and I am rotating. You can see I'm rotating my pedals, nothing's happening. Alright, also to stop is W. Pushing the W, holding the W key puts the brakes on, but you notice I still can't move. So what you have to do is push the insert key. And now steering has been engaged. So now I can use my front wheel to steer the aircraft. Taxi, if you will. So now we're flying along. I forgot I had my settings really low on the sound. That's okay. So I'm taxiing, and you can avoid all this by starting at the runway, but come on. How freaking cool is that startup system? That's fucking amazing. I think what's more amazing is I actually remembered everything. I don't think the autopilot works still, though. I don't know how to do that. I'll have to read up on it later. But anyways, for now, we're just gonna do it manually. Autopilot's for pussies anyways, come on. Now we're on the runway. Not very gentle, if you've noticed. You can use like the radio to contact people, I think, but we're just gonna fucking take off. I'm going to deactivate front wheel steering. I'm just gonna use my rudders. Tail rudders, okay. You want to reach about 180, or if you can't, then 160 will do, but I usually go for 180. Just because, like, when I start the climb, I start it right when I lift off. So now we're good to go. Don't pull back too far, because you'll hit your tail wheel. I mean your tail. We're going to raise the gears by pushing G, pretty universal key for landing gear. Okay. You might be able to hear it. See how my navigation window now is up here? Just takes a while to load, like everything else on this game. Alright, let's go over here to our right panel. We're going to push OSB 2. Wait, no, sorry. Go to MAV. It's going to say off. Why does that say off? TGAP? What? Okay, here we go. Go to TGP and click air to ground mode. Now this shows my camera that's for using bombs. The MAV mode is for when you have a the GBU-38, I think, uses that. No, that's for the CCIP mode or some shit. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Basically, you just don't need it. Why does it still say CCIP? Hold on a second. No, CCR fucking P. Save. Thank you. I don't know why the fuck I did that. Let's make sure it didn't reset anything else either. Hold on. Why the hell did it get rid of everything? Yeah, you need definitely double check, because this might happen to you. Some stupid shit. Okay, we should be good now. Well, I shouldn't even have to have done that. Okay, this is when it gets kind of complicated. The targeting camera is a bitch. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that now. You'll notice some of my friendlies pop up. On this game, I have the friendly markers and everything turned off, so it's very hard to see enemy units. I don't know. It's kind of a good thing and a bad thing, but it's very hard to see units on this game. I'm just warning you. We're at about 8,000 feet. You can go as high as you want, really. But if you start reaching about 2,000 or 20,000, you start getting blurry vision. So I don't know why, but you do. As you can see, my camera's kind of showing the ground now. My autopilot's not working, of course, because I don't want to fucking do it. If anybody knows how to do it, let me know. I know pushing A does it, but there's a button that does it too. And there's a way to set it up. I'm going to throttle back a little bit. Now I'm going to show you how to use the camera, to manually use it. Right now you can't use it. Okay. What we're going to do is, you hold down the K button, and you see that green border. This enables slew mode, which means I can pan the camera. You pan the camera by using comma, period, /, and semicolon. As such, see? So I'm moving it around. Also, for my general purpose use, I like to use the infrared camera. How to use that is you hold Alt and right arrow key. Bam. Now I'm in infrared mode. Alright, let's zoom in on this field over here, this whatever farm. Now how do you zoom in is home key. See how I'm zooming in? And you zoom out with end. And be careful. On here, you can turn it off, I think, but there's civilians in this game. It's not an empty world. There are people driving around in trucks and whatever. So be careful. Does it matter? No. Is it fun to blow up civilians? Yeah, it is. It's a guilty pleasure. We're not done with the camera either, but I'm kind of just searching right now for some enemies. There's a whole bunch of technical stuff you can do with the camera and your HUD. Like, you see that little star, that diamond down there? That's my camera. So you know where your viewpoint is. Like, there's a way to set it up so you can see enemy units on your HUD, I think. I don't know how to do it. Well, we're not near any enemies right now, so if you lose track of your camera and panning it is just way too far off, push the C button. It'll automatically reset it. So now it's back to the front of my airplane. A jet, whatever. Alright, so we're flying over here, going about 200, well, that's pretty fast actually. Let's throttle back a little bit more. Doing bombing runs, I usually I think I see one. What's that? That's a bridge. You can blow up bridges too. I mean, nothing wrong with blowing up a bridge. In fact, since it could take me a good while to find a unit, let's waste a bomb on a bridge. Just to show off the mechanics. At initial stages, you want to use this. It'll automatically lock it on, but you hold down Control and up arrow. Now we're in point mode. This will snap to an object. So area mode, you can just freely select anything and it won't snap. It just takes your visual designation as that's what it is. Point mode, when you push Control and up, lets it snap to an object that is not Earth. So like shrubs and trees and stuff will snap to it. I'm trying to get this airplane steady since I can't use autopilot. Wait a second. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, next we're going to designate this as a waypoint. You cannot fire your weapons like this. I'm pushing the fire weapon button. It's not doing anything. Okay? In order to fire your weapon, you have to designate this as a target. To do this is you hold Control and hold, don't press, you have to hold the up arrow key. See how now I have a line. What you will do is you keep this line, we can go ahead and speed up now. Keep this line in the middle of your targeting reticule and it will count down. Like I mentioned earlier, the CCRP counts down. So we're going to get up close to the objective. There's actually some allies down there, I think. Or are those enemies? I don't fucking know. There's something. Oh man, my throat's killing me. Talking too much. Don't have any water either. All systems are good. I mean, there's some other stuff you can do down here. Yeah, not really. Pretty much, I just showed you how to get flying. Not have to worry about anything overheating or whatever. Alright, so we're still pretty good ways away from this thing. There's a bunch of enemies around here. If you turn on the labels, like where it shows enemies and whatever, you'll see there's like tons of stuff. It's like a full war zone down there. But for this little demo, wait a minute. Looks like, see how we're getting closer to the target? You can tell I'm not flush with it. That look. See what I'm talking about? It snaps. If you're looking at the right screen. Now if I go up here, it'll snap to that. Now it's snapping to the bridge. So we're good to go with the bridge. I just gotta get closer to it. Keep the plane level. We're at 12,000 feet right now. A good bombing altitude, I might have to say. Waiting for the countdown. You never have to worry about looking at the target, like to see if you're close enough or whatever. It'll tell you. Don't worry. I know it gets kind of freaky. Like you think, oh my god, am I gonna miss it? And trust me, you're not going to miss it. It's playing smarter than you are. Okay, it's kind of getting a little hairy up here. Looks like we got some wind. Okay, see the countdown? Look at the top. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. I've just released the bomb. You can look at the bomb by pushing F6. We'll do that for a little while. Whee! Oh my god, is it gonna miss? It looks like it's going too far. Oh, oh, oh. The laser is now tracking it. Skadoosh. One dead bridge. Pretty cool, right? Most of the weapons just work in the same principle. So you can see it burning down there. Reset your camera and look for another target. Usually if you want like vehicles and stuff, check the roads. It's like the best place to look. For obvious reasons. Just like I said before, if you're worried about civilians, be careful what you're aiming at. Because you'll just get like gung-ho, like, oh my god, there's something. And shoot at just whatever. Okay, it's laggy. Probably won't play too much more. Probably just bomb one more thing and then we'll get the hell out of here. Give me something to drink before I fucking... Ugh. I can barely talk. Alright. Kind of check the roads. Don't really see anything. Yeah, this road's looking kind of barren. They'll also be in the fields and stuff, but they're a lot harder to spot that way. In the what you call it? In the mission builder, you can set like a waypoint and stuff. There really should be a bunch over here. I mean, I'm in the enemy territory right now. So, okay. Let's go over here a little bit. Skadoosh. I don't think there's a town. There's got to be something in here. And if not, then some random son of a bitch is going to get blown up. Okay. I know there's got to be a fucking tank in here somewhere. They like to hide in these kind of places. Like right there. Shit, I can't zoom in anymore? Where the hell is this thing at? Oh man, it's all the way over here. F that. Let me zoom out so I can pan this thing a little quicker. Let that thing go. Okay. Now this takes a lot of coordination. I'm flying with my joystick and effing trying to target shit. Yeah, I'm that skilled. You guys are like, oh, look at his other games. He sucks at playing games. Yeah, I'm actually pretty fucking good. Not really. That was a failed attempt at stroking my ego. Which my ego defense quickly initiated and did not let me do it. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Here we go. Found some ground targets. And they are civilian. But, you know what? Fuck it. You're bad guys. I'm claiming it. That looks like a Jeep, so we'll go after that. Man, it's hard to freaking do this, like, when you're trying to... What the hell? Oh. Just kidding. I was pushing the wrong button. Bam. Got it. Jeez. F&A, man. By the way, if the target goes goes into an obstructive thing... Did I pass it already? I did. Let's turn around. Let him get a little bit further away from us. Oh, we got a countdown. We got a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Damn. Like, if he goes over, like, a building, and you can see my jet. Goodbye. What's that say? Fuck you, civilians. Anyway, let's see if it'll hit. It doesn't always hit. It's really hard to hit a moving target with these things. Oh, there it goes. Ooh, bam! Fucked your life up. Should hit a school bus. Dude, school bus. Where's that school bus at? I saw you. You can't run. That one? Well, I know this one's a school bus, so let's go after that one. Where the fuck are you, school bus? My tits, man. Douchebag running away like that. Come on. There's one. That's definitely a school bus. Shit. Come on, piece of crap. Here we go. Now, damn it. Ah! So hard. Okay, this has got to do it right here. Fuck. Got it. Man. What a son of a bitch. Alright, let me switch to my GBU 38. Make sure it's in CCRP mode. Yeah, it is, so we're good to go. Why the fuck is it not tracking it right? There we go. Okay, set it as my target. This is a conspiracy. It's not really a school bus. It's a bus filled with terrorists attacking America. You can't have that. Alright. Time to kill your asses. We don't play. Does it go to CCRP or is it automatically in CCIP? I think it stays in CCIP mode, everybody. Okay, this is CCIP. You see those two arrows and how that thing is going down it? You have to hold the fire release button. Do not let it go until this thing turns white, or it will, what we call it, a hold, and it won't release off your aircraft. It'll just sit there. So alright, we released it using CCIP. So you got to see that before I ended the game. Now this thing, oh wait. If it's in CCIP, that means it's not going to track. Shit. Oh, never mind. This thing's not going to hit anything. This isn't a guided bomb. This is just a bomb that uses inertia. So I'll hit right where it was, but I'm not going to hit it. So. Alright, well that's no fun. So we'll switch to something else now. Let's go to the air-to-ground missile. Now this thing is fun. That being said, it has a really annoying camera that you have to use. You cannot use this camera, the air-to-ground camera. There's another one you have to use because it's a pain in the ass. And we're going to switch to it. It's the navigation camera. Wait. Huh? Oh crap. I don't think it's set yet. Or what? How do you do that? No. No. Oh man. I forgot how to do this. There we go. No, that's air to air. I hate using this damn camera. Air to ground. CDM? It says it's off, but all my cameras are on. Let me see what happened here. CCRP. Set. Save. I don't know, maybe you can use CCRP with it. I don't think you can. Yeah, that doesn't work. Whatever. It's still in AA mode. There we go. Alright, let's zoom out the camera. Wait, this might actually be the right one. No. Okay. Anyways. This seems to be annoying. Oh yeah, I have to hold down K. I can play game good. We're gonna shoot down one of those airplanes. While I'm too close, so I have to kind of back out, but I swear to God, this thing should not be fucking with me right now. Why is this off? Turn on. Maybe it'll work now. Alright, so we switch back to CCIP, which it has my targeting reticule now, right? Still not correct with that, though. I'm supposed to be able to use that thing. Yeah, this isn't right. Why are you not working? No, power on. Oh! I'm sorry, everybody. With these air-to-ground missiles, you have to start them. It'll take 3 minutes to start. I totally forgot about that. See this little countdown right here? It's counting down to 3 minutes. They're counting up to 3 minutes. So until the 3 minutes, you cannot use them. Which is stupid, I know, but that's just how it is. So, we'll just use something else. This is a Mark 5. Or Mark 1. What else do we have? I think that's the rocket pod. Some other dumbass bomb. Air-to-air missile. Don't really need that. So, how do we use this? I played this way too long. I didn't even really want, I just wanted to show it off. Okay. Whoa, get sick, everybody throw up. I'm guessing you just released this son of a bitch. I doubt it's got like a laser designator on it. Just randomly shoot it off. Oh, these are the missiles. Phew, rocket pod. Top Gun. Blowing shit up. In fact, let's blow this shit up at the airport. There's one right there. It's coming low. I'm gonna activate my air brake, which is control and hold down B. and you use Shift and B to retract them. Let's find something to blow up. Let's blow up this hangar. It's big enough. It's big enough so I won't miss. Fire! What is that? Oh, it's a lake. Oh, stupid. Joom, 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 joom. Oh crap! Alright. Well, I died, so that's the end. But if you want the game, pick it up. It's a lot of fun. See, look at the detail on these tanks. And these are just static ground crap. So what else we can look at? Tank, tank, tank. Tank, 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 tank. Hey, it's a turtle head. So you can tell this game's like really populated with enemies and stuff. Okay. Well, anyways, this has been me, Night of Losing, showcasing DCS, A-10c, Warthog. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. If you didn't, well then fuck you. Bye.